Imagine wandering through an ancient, forgotten village where the mist never lifts and shadows seem to move on their own. Whispers echo through empty streets, and unseen eyes watch your every step. Welcome to the true story of the eternal spirits of the forgotten. Before we delve into this haunting tale, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced something paranormal or visited a place that gave you chills? Share your thoughts and creepy experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you love horror stories, and let me know what you want to hear next. The sun had long set over the dense woods surrounding Raven Hollow, casting the village into darkness. Emma had always been intrigued by abandoned places, drawn to their silent stories and hidden secrets. When she inherited her great-uncle's old cottage on the outskirts of Raven Hollow, she saw it as the perfect opportunity to explore and perhaps uncover some of the mysteries that the locals whispered about. As she approached the cottage, the air grew colder, and an unsettling silence enveloped the area. The once charming house now stood dilapidated, windows shattered, and ivy crawling up its sides like dark veins. Emma took a deep breath, steeling herself for what lay inside. She pushed open the creaking front door, which groaned in protest, and stepped into the musty interior. Dust particles danced in the beam of her flashlight as she navigated through the main hall. The furniture was covered in white sheets, and cobwebs adorned every corner. Emma felt a strange presence, as if the house itself was watching her every move. Ignoring the creeping unease, she began to explore, searching for any clues about her great-uncle's disappearance years ago. In the living room, she found an old fireplace with remnants of a once grand hearth. Above it hung a large, ornate mirror, its surface clouded with grime. As Emma wiped away the layers of dirt, she caught a glimpse of her reflection, but something was off. Her image seemed distorted, and for a brief moment, she thought she saw another figure standing beside her, a shadowy apparition that vanished as quickly as it appeared. Shaking off the chill that ran down her spine, Emma moved to the study, a room filled with books and personal belongings. On the desk lay a stack of letters tied with a faded ribbon. She carefully untied them and began to read. The letters were from her great-uncle, detailing his fascination with the supernatural and his relentless pursuit of uncovering the secrets of Raven Hollow. One letter stood out, dated the night before his disappearance. I believe I have found a way to communicate with the spirits that linger in Raven Hollow. Tomorrow night, I will conduct a ritual to summon the eternal spirits of the forgotten. If I do not return, please know that I sought to bring peace to those who cannot find it on their own. Emma's heart raced as she read the words. Could her great-uncle have truly delved into dark rituals? Determined to find out more, she continued her search and discovered a hidden door behind a bookshelf. The door led to a narrow staircase, spiraling down into the darkness. Taking a deep breath, Emma descended, the air growing colder with each step. At the bottom, she found herself in a subterranean chamber illuminated by candlelight. The room was adorned with strange symbols and artifacts that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. In the center stood a stone altar, and on it lay an open book, the grimoire her great-uncle had been using. As Emma approached the altar, the temperature dropped dramatically and the candles flickered violently. She felt a presence surrounding her, a palpable tension that made the hairs on her arms stand on end. Suddenly, a gust of wind extinguished the candles, plunging the room into darkness. Who dares disturb our eternal slumber? A deep, resonant voice echoed through the chamber. Emma froze, her flashlight flickering back to life, revealing shadowy figures emerging from the walls. The eternal spirits of Raven Hollow, the forgotten souls her great-uncle had sought to communicate with, materialized before her, their eyes hollow and voices filled with sorrow. I meant no harm, Emma whispered, her voice trembling. I came to understand and help you find peace. The spirits hovered around her, their forms wavering like mist. Bound by darkness, we cannot find rest until our stories are told and our memories preserved. Emma realized that her great-uncle had inadvertently trapped these spirits within the manor, unable to move on. Determined to right the wrongs of the past, she decided to complete the ritual her great-uncle had started, hoping to release the spirits from their eternal torment. She carefully followed the instructions in the grimoire, chanting the incantations with a mixture of fear and hope. The chamber seemed to respond to her efforts, the symbols on the walls glowing with a soft, ethereal light. As she reached the final verse, a blinding light enveloped the room, and the spirits began to fade, their forms dissolving into the air. "Thank you," a voice whispered as the last spirit vanished. "You have freed us." The oppressive atmosphere lifted, and Emma felt a sense of peace wash over her. She knew that Raven Hollow's eternal spirits were finally at rest, their stories preserved for those who dared to listen. As she made her way back upstairs, the first light of dawn began to break through the windows, casting away the shadows that had once dominated the manor. Emma felt a profound sense of accomplishment, knowing she had honored her great-uncle's legacy and brought peace to the forgotten souls of Raven Hollow. But as she reached the front door, a final whisper echoed in the morning air. "Remember us?" Emma turned to look back at the manor, now bathed in sunlight, and felt a lingering connection to the spirits she had freed. She knew that Raven Hollow's secrets were no longer hidden, and the eternal spirits of the forgotten would always be a part of her story. Emma's journey through Raven Hollow Manor was a testament to courage and compassion. By confronting the unknown and seeking to understand the restless spirits, she was able to bring peace to those who had been forgotten by time. The whispers of the eternal spirits served as a reminder that every story deserves to be heard and every soul to find its rightful place. Thank you for joining me on this eerie adventure through the true story of eternal spirits of the forgotten. If you enjoyed this story, let me know in the comments below and share any creepy experiences you've had. Stay tuned for more chilling tales, and remember, sometimes the most forgotten places hold the deepest secrets.